channel. Thank you so much for being here, and if you're new here, hello. My name is Ashley. I run things here at Oak Crow Gal. It's Friday. It's Friday for me. It's Monday for you, or maybe a different day that you're watching this. I'm uploading it on Monday. And it's hot. It is hot today. We have had terrible weather the last couple of weeks, like an unprecedented amount of rain, doom, gloom, overcastness. It's been a little like crazy, to be honest. And this week, I would say it started Tuesday or Wednesday. I think Wednesday it started, where it was like 64 on Tuesday, and then Wednesday it was like 80. Today it's 85. So it's warm out. Thank goodness for air conditioning. I'm not complaining like at all. I would much rather have it be warm than cold, but it's hot. And we went to the park this morning, not to like play at the park, but there's a huge grass area at one of the parks near us, and Daisy just got a soccer ball, so she loves it. She is obsessed. She had like one of those small, like you know, just the small like plastic basketballs, like the ones that come when you get one of those hoops that you can hang on your door, like that kids, like I don't know, I remember growing up and kids that I knew had that, just those smaller like inflatable kind of balls. That was the only ball we had, and she's been kicking it around, and finally started and was like, I'm getting her a soccer ball. So he picked one up at Target the other day when he was picking up some other stuff, and she is just like head over heels. She loves it. So we did that this morning. It was so hot doing that in the sun. There's a little bit of shade there, so I brought like a blanket and stuff, and it was really nice to just be outside, but like I was running around too, and it was just, I was sweating. It was just really hot. So in terms of groceries for the week, if you're new around here, since quarantine has started, my husband does all of the grocery shopping. Very long explanation short, I was initially really freaked out about the bare shelves when all of this kind of started, and he had no problem going. So he was doing the grocery shopping when isolation kind of first began. And then I got to a point where I realized there's no food shortage, like at least right now. The shelves are being restocked, and I felt comfortable with it, but I hadn't been out at all. So it just didn't make sense to have two of us, you know, interacting with the public and out when that's what we're trying to not do. So I basically make him a list. I go over it with him. I mean, I don't go like item by item, but he looks at it. If he has questions, he asks me, and then when he goes, he calls if he is confused about something. So Trader Joe's is the easiest for him, and I told him, you just tell me where you want to go. I will make my list for Walmart, for Vons, for Trader Joe's, for Target. Like, it doesn't matter. I want it to be whatever's easiest for him, and Trader Joe's seems to be the easiest, and also usually has like the shorter line when it comes to like waiting to get in. So everything that you see today is from Trader Joe's. In weeks past, I've been able to get most stuff at Trader Joe's, and then he would have to go to another store to get a handful of things, but that wasn't the case today. I was able to get everything that I needed. This week I am doing drumsticks and salad, bunless burgers, quesadillas. I have low carb tortillas left over from last week, and salad, salmon and cauliflower mash, steak and cauliflower mash, and then fathead pizza. So that's what I'm gonna be making for the week. I feel like I'm kind of in a keto rut when it comes to recipes. If you want to hear more about this rut that I'm in, I will link the video from Sunday. I have obviously not filmed it yet, but it will be up before this video goes live, so I will link it. But I do feel like I'm kind of in a food rut when it comes to keto. So I'm also, to try to like solve that problem, I'm also gonna be making Rocky Road fat bombs. I have not made fat bombs in an eternity, and the Rocky Road ones I have made multiple times before. I made them a lot when I first started doing keto, and they are so good. They are delicious. So I'm gonna make those. I'm gonna make pizza roll-ups, which is basically where you just melt a slice of mozzarella cheese, put some Italian seasoning, some pepperoni, and then once they come out of the oven and they're not like super hot and they're, you know, still kind of pliable, you roll them up, and then you can dip them in marinara and eat them. So I'm gonna make those for like snacks. And then for lunches, we're doing taco salad, which I'm so excited about. I've really been craving fresh stuff. You'll see I have a lot of produce today. I also have a lot of meat. But I have a lot of produce because I want, like, I've been craving like lettuce and salad and just produce. Like, so we're gonna do taco salads for lunches. I got a lot of meat today, guys. I mentioned last week how I don't want to go crazy when it comes to buying meat. I also don't want to deplete what's in my freezer. So most of the meat is what we're gonna eat throughout the week. And then I picked up a handful of things that I'm just gonna freeze just so that I have them in there. So let's go ahead and jump into it. I will show you everything that I picked up and then of course tell you how much I spent. All right, produce. So I picked up strawberries for Daisy. I would not normally buy organic. Organic's just not something I've mentioned before. It's not something I really care about unless price-wise it's like close to non-organic, then I will splurge and pick it up. But you know, Cernan's in charge and he got these ones and it's fine. Well, they were $5, which kind of kills me. But anyways, organic strawberries for Daisy, 3 bags of romaine for those taco salads, tomatoes for those as well. I got a red onion, a larger tomato. This is gonna be for the bunless burgers, an avocado, some limes, Old Reliable, my Southwestern chopped salad. I love this stuff. And then a bag of Caesar salad. All right, dairy. So I picked up the sliced mozzarella for those pizza roll-ups and some shredded mozzarella. I have like a quarter of a bag left of shredded mozzarella in my fridge, so we really needed that. And then I did pick up some fat-free milk. I'm well aware fat-free milk is not keto-friendly because it's 12 carbs for a cup, but I mentioned in my vlog from this week that I got a milk frother, and fat-free milk makes the best foam. And I'm not consuming enough of it to have the carb count worry me. I did some research on some keto-friendly options. When I can get my hands on those, I will, but those are not things that I can pick up from Trader Joe's. So for this week, I'm gonna use this. Again, like I'm gonna be eating like 2 tablespoons of the foam, like not even of the milk. So I'm not really worried about carb count and I'm excited to have that with my coffee this week. All right, literally all of the meat, like so much meat. For bunless burgers, I had Cernan get just 80-20 ground beef patties. I do have turkey burgers in my freezer, but they're not my favorite. So those are gonna kind of be like, when I need to reach for them, I will. Maybe I'll throw them on the menu for next week, but I wanted like a burger. So got those. We splurged and got steaks again, 2 of these top sirloin steaks, 2 things of ground turkey. I don't like ground beef on like lettuce. I don't know, just there's something with like the denseness of it, the weight of it. I don't care for it. I feel like it sogs out the lettuce a lot more than something like ground turkey. So I picked up 2 of those for that. I'm contemplating maybe busting out a ground beef I have in the freezer and doing kind of like a half and half, or maybe like a 1/3, 2/3 situation. So I might do that, but these are both for the taco salad. All right, and then some chicken. The drumsticks I'm gonna be using, but I had him get me 2 things of wings just to have in the freezer. These are so cheap, $3.44, $3.71. I just thought they were a good like extra to pick up. You know, I'm not saying like, get me some steak I can freeze. It's like, this was like $7. You know, on something I can just toss in the freezer and rely on it when I need it. So I got those, and then I picked up some salmon. The salmon, I usually cook my salmon in the oven, and I do like a mayo, Parmesan cheese, lemon juice, like kind of like cream topping. It's so good. So that's what I plan on doing with that. And then some turkey. We all eat this throughout the week, Cernan, Daisy, and myself. All right, aisle items. So for Daisy, I picked up some instant oatmeal. I just kind of want to jazz up her breakfast a little bit, have her try something new. So I got that. Some bars for her. Cernan has been, I mean, he's always been a tea guy, but he's really been on a tea kick lately, and we didn't have any honey, so he got some honey. I had him pick up this marinara sauce. This is the one, last week I had mentioned like, oh, this is not the one I normally get. It was a different jar. This is the one I normally get because it's 5 net carbs a serving. It's the most carb friendly one you can find at Trader Joe's. And this is gonna be the dip for those pizza roll-ups with the slice of mozzarella cheese and the pepperoni. This is gonna be the dip for that. Some jelly for Daisy, she was out. Almond butter, this is for the, those fat bombs I'm gonna make. And then this was the only thing that he picked up that was like wrong, and not his fault. I should have specified that I wanted dill pickles. I just put on their sliced pickles. So these are the bread and butter chips. These are 7 net carbs a serving because there's sugar, and we can't return it. So luckily this is something that can go in the pantry. I'm just gonna shove it in there and keep it in there because I am not wasting my carbs on pickles. All right, and then my little tiny beverage section over here. I have not picked these up in so long, and I'm just so excited that they're back in my life. These are the organic No Joke ginger juice shots. So it's just coconut water, ginger, lemon juice, and then cayenne. And these are 2 net carbs. This is the lowest net carb juice shot I have found, and I have looked everywhere. Walmart, grocery outlet, or just local Vons, which is like our local, just regular old grocery store. They're all between 6 and 8 net carbs, and this one's only 2. So I take these in the morning when I take or I drink these in the morning when I take my vitamins. So I had him get me 6 of those. I also want to note that, when was that? A couple days ago, Sterling went to Costco and picked up a bunch of necessities. Like, we got the shredded, Mexican blend cheese, you know, the 2 huge bags. We got a 24 count of eggs. We got the Tillamook. We got these Tillamook snack cheeses. Just so that you're aware, like, we did pick up some staples at Costco as well. I'm not factoring that in with like how much I spent for the week. I mean, in general I am, but for the sake of this video, I'm not. I'm just telling you what I spent at Trader Joe's. So this week at Trader Joe's, we spent 122 bucks, which I feel like is fantastic. For the amount of produce we got and the amount of meat, I got 9 packages of meat. I think that is great. So I'm really pumped that he only had to go to 1 store and we were just able to knock everything out. And I'm really excited for this week. I'm excited to meal prep and have new stuff in the fridge to reach for. I am just, again, I will link that Sunday video that's gonna go up, my little weekly recap video. But I just feel very bored. I feel very bored with keto food as of late. So I'm excited to kind of switch it up this week. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Drop me a comment down below. What are you guys eating this week? Are you trying anything new? Is there a recipe that you think I should try that I would like? Maybe that's like out of the norm when it comes to keto meals you see me eat in vlogs and stuff like that. I would love to know. I'm all ears when it comes to new recipes. So definitely drop me a comment, and I will see you guys on Wednesday for What I Eat in a Day. Bye, friends.